Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare. So I'm doing something new today. So it's a little bit involved. Let's see, messenger. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So you must be watching from YouTube, so please say something in the chat so if I can see if this is working. I'm not broadcasting on Facebook. I'm broadcasting on YouTube. Yeah. So we might be doing this more because YouTube, Facebook is censoring the videos for no reason. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. So say something in the chat. Oh yeah, okay. All right, see, I saw you on, I guess, on YouTube. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So, I might be broadcasting differently now. I'm tired of getting these censorship for no reason, you know. Facebook is weird. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Everybody coming on, say Hare Krishna in the chat on this is on YouTube, the YouTube chat, so I can see if it's working. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. So Janaki, what are you watching on? It doesn't. Oh, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube also. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Yeah, you might be able to pair these channels with Facebook. Yeah. So you might be able to pair these channels, and that'll stop me from being censored. Yeah. So, your thing might get censored. I don't know, but at least I can broadcast because YouTube is not like a stickler for all these things. At least not yet. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Why don't you say something, Buddha? Let me hear what you have to say. Let's see if the sound is working okay. Can you hear me? Yeah. Why don't you say something? I want to hear you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Hear me okay?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna. There's a Dharmada. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. All right, so we'll chant a little bit. And if anybody's new watching, this chanting is really wonderful. We had some nice testimonies this morning. People were sharing their experience of chanting. And it's all pretty different, but, like each person was enriched in their own way. And that kind of shows you how this is like actually how God works. Like I don't like using that word. God has gotten such a bad rap. It's been so misrepresented by unscrupulous people in religion that But there is a God. And this is a great way to find out. It's a great way, and how we're all connected. So God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, that's what we're all connected to. And it's really wonderful to discover that. And this chanting is a wonderful way to do it. Everybody can just take this up. Especially in this association, will bring everybody to another level of chanting very quickly. And it's just like when Jesus was saying the word spoken by a sower of the kingdom. The kingdom is this relationship with our source. And this is, most people are cut off from that. And so you need to get connected again through those who are connected already. You see, and that's the word. See, and it bears fruit sometimes tenfold, 30-fold, 50-fold, 100-fold in different people. So that's what we're doing here. You can see it's really wonderful and a great path. You don't have to be religious. You can just be intelligent. And if you're not even intelligent, you'll get intelligence here. It'll just come naturally. Everything is needed. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. You know what I'll do? It's kind of an experiment today. So let me know if this microphone is working. So is this working okay? Matter of fact, Yamuna, say something now so I can see if I can hear you and if you guys can hear me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Can you hear me there, Yamuna? Can you hear? Can you hear me? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Yeah. So you say something back too, so I can see if I hear you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Okay, yeah. Is it pretty clear this with this microphone? Yeah, it's good. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Is it? Hey, does it take out some of the sound, from the background? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
I
Krishna
can I
Krishna.
can hear the music in the background and noises quite clearly
Uh huh.
actually. I can hear your voice clear as well.
Okay. Well, that's good. Okay. Was it better than the other one? The other microphone that I first started using, as far
I'm
as.
sorry, Maharaj. I can't remember the other one. Um,
Oh, okay. Okay. Actually, I'll
I'm
plug the
listening
other
to
one in.
the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. Anyway, don't worry about it. Okay, let's start chanting
You
here.
sounded good.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You know, I was, in this Bitcoin thing here. It's really interesting. They have this thing called Bitcoin mining. Not only Bitcoin, but all the coins. A lot of the coins you can mine, and it gives you a coin, which is the value. If you make a coin, like you get a Bitcoin, it's very valuable. It's like 40 something $1,000 for one coin. You can mine it. See, so these miners mine this coin. It's like getting gold. So this name is like that. If you mine, you come here and you mine this name, you're going to get a valuable coin. Not a coin, but you're going to get this love, this devotion, this bhakti. And this is the store of value. See, this is what we're mining for. It's this awakening of this bhakti. And you, the more we do it, the more you see how valuable this is, and you just accumulate, just like you accumulate bitcoins and get more and more wealth. You accumulate this also like this, by this chanting together with people, and alone too. So it can always mine this, and it's amazing. It just becomes more and more valuable, and you store more and more wealth in this chanting. Yeah, Bhakti Loda Beach Coin. Bhakti Loda Beach Coin. Yeah, it's the most valuable. You think Bitcoin's valuable? This is 1,000 times more valuable. Because Bitcoin won't liberate you, but this will. So maybe the algorithms will get out to the Bitcoiners out here, and they'll come across this video. They find something more valuable than this, than gold, than Bitcoin. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Whoa. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey, everybody that's on YouTube, become followers on YouTube also. That way, this gets you that way also. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. So I just want to let all the YouTube listeners out there, the ones that are the community standards, the ones that are watching us and listening, we're all for the New World Order. We want this New World Order to come. We want everybody to be under the government, the government of Radha and Krishna. Just organic, very organic, equal opportunity for everybody. So we just want to say we're for this New World Order that you're all promoting there. So more power to you, man. Let's get this New World Order going, man. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's taking too long, man. Let's get it before 2025, man. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yeah, everything's going to be governed under the government of Radha and Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. True love, equal. What do they call that? Anyway. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I think I just mined a half a Bitcoin. Let's see if I can go for a full one. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Got a half a coin. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I could feel it too, inside I just feel, it's like growing, man. My wealth is growing. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari. River got a bit. She got a Bitcoin, I think. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari. Oh, let's see how do I get people online? How did you get online? Oh, invite.
Maharaj,
Here, no, I just want to invite guests now. Okay, invite guests. Okay, copy. I know what I can do. Here, I can do it like this. There you go. There you go. I figured it out. Hare Krishna. So I posted the link. Anybody wants to come on? Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna.
Maharaj,
Krishna Krishna.
Karuna says he wants you to explain how to mine the Bitcoin. How did you mine it? That's what he's
I don't
asking.
mind it. I only mind this. This is.
See?
Yeah, and by the way, see, this is the thing. Bitcoin is very expensive to mine. See, this is free, and this is more valuable. This is more valuable. That can be taken away, but this can't. See, this is it's amazing because like everything is manipulated in this world, even the Bitcoin. They call them whales. Whales with a lot of money. They manipulate everything. This you cannot manipulate. See, this here, everybody gets wealthy. It's perfect. This is the perfect system for everything. This is real well. This is you can have 1 million Bitcoins, but this one chanting the holy name, and when ecstasy begins to awaken, you're happier than a person, more happy than they have 1 million Bitcoins. You're more free, you're more wealthy, you're more important, even though people may not see it. You're in the spiritual dimension and world, you're like one of them, like and It's just like Jesus said, even the least in the kingdom of God. You know, like John the Baptist, he said he was a great person, but in the kingdom of God, he was like, you know, not so great, but still, he was great. So, yeah, it's kind of like that. And spiritually, everything is real. You know, everything becomes real. Your intelligence becomes real and eternal. Your love becomes real and eternal. Uh, your happiness is real and eternal. Your understanding is true and clear. Your logic is clear. Uh, you're free. You know, you found real freedom. So this, hands down, is more valuable. And it's accessible now because there are devotees here in this Sangha who chanted on the with the effective stage. Everybody's trying to reach the stage that devotees here have already attained. And they don't even know. See, only if they associate here for a while, they can understand that, wow, you know, we've been missing out. They can't even understand that. That's why whoever convinces people just to stick around for a while, you're saving a soul, because people are lost in their misunderstanding, misdirection, misguidance. Oh, look what we got here. We got our new friend. I'm so happy Janardhan's here again. Hey, welcome. Thank you for coming there, Janardhan. Welcome to the family. Maybe we'll bring it. Maybe we'll bring his guru. Why not? Let's get his guru over here. We got two of his disciples here now. We should at least get the guru, right? Should we get him? I mean, why, he should also come. I always kind of like the guy, you know. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Get there. We even have this. You must be of the same family. We have the same name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram.
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
You
Krishna
guys
Krishna,
can
Krishna
put your
Hare
microphones on.
Hare
Let
Ram,
everybody
Hare
hear.
Ram, Ram Ram,
Like
Hare
turn
Hare.
on that. Put them on.
Haribo, Haribo,
Haribo, Haribo.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. There we go. The laughing Buddha's here.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Rama,
Oh, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
I
Krishna
gotta mute
Krishna,
myself,
Hare
I
Hare.
think.
No, no, don't mute yourself. That's okay. No muting. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I want to show everybody how to have a good time. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Hare Rama
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I guarantee you, Krishna thinks this is funny. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
He's definitely laughing
Rama,
at
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare. There's no doubt that Krishna doesn't think this is funny. Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Where did Janardhan go? Get up here, man. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama. Just
It's
shut
it,
up,
Maharaj.
Puna, and chant. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Chota bacha.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Not
Krishna.
Rama
about your voice,
Krishna, Krishna,
Japa.
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Devotee.
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama.
Hare Hare Krishna
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna.
Rama Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. So if anybody's watching this on WhatsApp, by the way, uh, this is the happiest thing you'll ever do. If you take up this chanting, it seems weird, but it's new and it's different, and it can change your whole life and perspective. And if you're miserable in this world because of what's coming down, this will take it all away. You know, this chanting will raise your consciousness to the spiritual plane. See, it'd be like flying. See, spiritual plane means to fly. You know, see, you'll be flying over the clouds. See, this was all about. And this chanting will lift you above the clouds of this world the way it is nowadays. So that's what this is all about. So that's why you see a lot of laughter here. And the tears are tears of joy. Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Hare Hare
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna.
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
So
Krishna
come
Hare
and
Hare
join us and chant this mantra. It's very easy, and partake of the fun. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama.
Rama Hari Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama.
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Krishna Hari Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Hare Rama.
Hari Hari Rama Hari Rama
Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Hari Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Hari 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 Krishna Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare 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 Rama.
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hari
You have to take
Rama
it from around here.
Rama Rama Hari Hari
Rama
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna Hari Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare
Hari
Rama.
Hari Hari Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hari
Hare
Hari Hari
Krishna.
Rama Hari Rama
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Krishna Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Rama Hari Hari
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama.
Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hari
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Hari
Hare
Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama.
Rama Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Hari 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 Rama
Krishna,
Hari
Krishna.
Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Hare,
Hari 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 Krishna Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama
Hare
Hari Rama
Hare.
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama
Krishna Krishna,
Rama
Hare.
Rama Hari 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 Krishna
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare.
Rama Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Krishna Krishna, Hare.
Rama 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 Rama
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Hari Hari Krishna Hari Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare.
Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Hari Hari Krishna
Hare
Hari
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hari
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama.
Hari
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama.
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama.
Krishna Hari Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare.
Krishna. Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama.
Krishna
Rama, Hare Rama.
Hari Rama Hari Rama
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare
Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Hari
Rama
Krishna
Rama, Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama.
Krishna
Hare
Hari Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Rama
Krishna.
Hari Rama 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 Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare.
Hari Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama.
Krishna Hari 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 Rama
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Rama
Hare.
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hari
Hare
Hari
Ram,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Hari
Hare
Krishna.
Hari
Hare Rama, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Hare Rama Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama Rama Hari Hari
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Hari
Ram, Hare
Hari
Ram,
Hari Rama
Rama
Hari
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Ram Hari Ram Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Ram Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hari
sometimes.
Rama Rama Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Hari 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 Ram 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hari
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Hari
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Hari Hari
Ram Ram, Hare
Hari
Hare.
Ram Hari Ram Ram Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hari Ram Hari Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hari
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama Hare
Ram, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna.
Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hello.
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Rama
Hare Ram,
Rama Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare.
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram
Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Oh,
Hare
river,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Haribo.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Lots of
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
classic
Hare,
music,
Hare Ram,
Krishna music, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
River, stop.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Show me any other spiritual discipline where you people laugh this much. Tell me, tell me what other process you can do where people are laughing like this. The superior process is when you laugh like this. No. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Haribo,
Rama,
Haribo.
Ram. Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Ram, Hari, Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna,
Hare
Hari,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hari,
Rama
Hari, Hari,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hari,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hari, Hari,
Jai
Hari,
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hari,
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Krishna,
Shri
Krishna,
Advaita Gadadara, Shri Vasari Shri Gaura Bhakta.
Rama, Rama, Hari, 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 Krishna, Hari,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hari,
Hare
Hari,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Rama Rama,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Okay, I'll read a little
Ram,
Bhagavad Gita
Hare
here
Ram,
while we're at it.
Ram Ram.
Uh, so, Bhagavad Gita as it is. So I'm reading from chapter, was it 9? One of my favorite chapters, if not the favorite chapter. This text too now. So this knowledge is the king of education. Well, I'll read the first one first. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, because you are never envious of me, I shall impart to you this most confidential knowledge and realization, knowing which you shall be relieved of all the miseries of material existence." Okay? Confidential knowledge. So actually, this chanting is that confidential knowledge. See? You know, confidential knowledge. It's like in the second verse confirms it. This knowledge is the king of education. This chanting, Lord Caitanya was very smart 550 years ago. He said, I'm going to give people direct experience of himself, of God, of what God is, so God doesn't have a bad rap anymore. You know, so many people misrepresent the Lord because they don't know him. You know, or they want to imitate God, you know, and what God does, you know, just so the Lord says, okay, in this Kali Yuga, which is the age we're in, I want to give people a direct experience of me. You know, not the false ego me, the real me. The real me, we all share in common. It's the Lord. You know? And we're just here to represent the Lord. See, who is the Lord? Well, he's truth, man. He is as it is. He is as he is. You know, he's the Lord of the universe. You know, and he's also the friend of all living entities. He wants to liberate all living entities. You know, and so ultimately we get in contact with his real devotees who represent him accurately. Why? Because they really know him. So many people are speculating on what God is, who God is, and all of this. Even when we have the books, you know, these books are in disciplic line. Unless you have a living devotee representing them that actually knows the Lord, you know, intimately, then people will misrepresent that Lord through these books. Okay? This is the Kalya. See, Kalya was in Vrindavan, and and it was poisoning. This river of Vrindavan represents the food that people live on, the water that people drink. Yeah. See, the water that people drink. That's the water that feeds the people of the spiritual world is the truth. You know, is the love of God, is the truth of the Lord. See, this is it. And if it's polluted, see, like in this material world, it can get polluted. And then, therefore, people don't get a real accurate understanding of life, you know, what it is as it is. You know, who and what we are and what we're really who we're connected to. See, it's not even a what. Who wants to be connected to a what? Wouldn't you rather be connected to a personality, a person, somebody that lives forever? Well, that's the Lord. He's conscious, super conscious. See, super conscious. You know? So the knowledge is this knowledge is king of education, the most secret of secrets. It's the purest knowledge, and because it gives direct perception of the self by realization. So the best is this kind of knowledge here. Get connected. You know, so we get a direct experience of the Lord by chanting. You really, you know, you start to personally realize it. Oh wow, this is the purest knowledge. It's the secret of all secrets. Krishna is his name. God is his name. You know, God is my friend. I really feel that. I really experience that. The Lord makes me so happy that I laugh a lot when I'm in touch with him, when I'm serving his name. I laugh and I cry tears of joy, not the tears of the world. You know, the tears of the world are painful. They're hot. You know, because you know what you lose here is forever. Ultimately, you lose everything. Everything: your money, your Bitcoin, your gold. You know, but this, you don't lose the Lord. Once we reestablish our relationship again, it's forever. All you have to do is call the Lord, summon him like a genie. You know that thing, Aladdin and the genie rubbing the lamp? It's chanting Hare Krishna. You know, everything represents the truth. Here, it's just a symbol of the truth. We have a genie where there you only get 3 wishes. And it's a fairy tale. It doesn't really work. But that fairy tale is telling the truth. We rub the lamp, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. The genie comes out. Oh, what would you like? I just wanted to see you. I didn't know. And I thought I wanted 3 or 4 wishes or something, you know, that I could have fabulously great things and wealth and all that. But I just wanted you to appear and I didn't even know it. That's self-realization. You know, you get the genie to appear by this chanting, you realize, oh, that's all I ever wanted. I just wanted to see you. Now my life is fulfilled. You know, my dreams are fulfilled. You're the one I've been searching and searching for in all of my millions and billions of incarnations. You appeared. And now I finally know. I know what is real. I've been bewildered by what is unreal. You know? People have been misleading me. They say they knew, but they didn't know. You know, people can't help it. They're all bewildered. Sadhguru's on his motorcycle trying to save the grass, trying to save the soil. Oh my God, man! And people, millions are worshiping people. You know, they're all misled. You know, more or less misled. You know, okay, people help us a little bit. You know, yeah. Anyway, ultimately, you meet the real liberator. It's, you know what, who that is somebody who the Lord has revealed themselves to, and you listen to them and get the real thing, real advice, You know, real knowledge, like this verse says, you hear the real book Bhagavad. You hear real Prabhupada. You know,
Yeah.
people are, they they're thinking, well, let me listen to the rhythmics so I can get Prabhupada, and they don't really represent them that well, right? Or let me go listen to the living gurus, and they don't really represent them very well. You know why? Because Prabhupada was these books personified. His real rep is also like that. He's the word. They're all the word. Guru is one, man. They're the heart of the Lord manifest here in this world. They're the heart of Gore. Oh, truth just tears me up. Uh, this is half cold and half Krishna today. Usually it's all Krishna. So anyway, this is when the Lord comes here, himself and his representative, they come to benefit everybody. You notice the demons benefit, the demigods benefit, the birds and the trees benefit, just from the vibration of the truth. The thing that's keeping everything dark is illusion and falsehood, some levels of falsity. So the Lord wants to make everybody happy forever. That's our work here. Well, give us a chance, man. Come and listen for a while. And see if all your illusions don't get dissipated. You know? See if you don't like this knowledge. This is even better than Bhagavad Gita. Because, when you chant the Hare Krishna mantra in this association, very quickly you get a direct experience that the name of God is true. In India, there's a saying, the only truth is the name of God. And unless you realize that, you think, what is that? How can there be the only truth? Even the Bible says that. If you know the name of God, you go back to God. Or something like that. But to know the name of God, you gotta feel it, man. You gotta have this intimacy. You have to have a spiritual awakening. The fig leaf has to come off. That veil between your soul and him and the Supreme Soul has to go. And then now you're joined in this mystic marriage that the marriages of the world represent. All this is external. You notice that's why they
Haribo.
never work out right. Yeah. They never quite work out, do they? You can marry somebody in the world and it works okay maybe, but it's not perfect. This is the perfect marriage. This is, you can be like the goddess of fortune here. You read about all these things, goddess of fortune. She married Krishna, married God. Coming to this Sangha is you can have this genuine marriage forever also. And be a goddess of fortune. God of fortune, goddess of fortune, whatever you want to think. It's all nothing but good fortune for you. The knowledge is the king of education. Now, wouldn't you say that's it? To understand what we're talking about is the best education. Can you learn this in school? People have to endeavor, so much, and you'll never learn this. Not like this. This is the best education. You could be a fool, but if you come here and learn how to connect with the name of God and enjoy that relish, that serving that name, No, the Lord is thinking, this is great service, just being my friend. Just associating with me, I consider this the greatest service in the world. If you can just simply do this, I will be happy. Not only in this, I'll show you my happiness. You'll be part of my happiness forever. Matter of fact, you'll make others happy and no one else, in a way that no one else can make happy. People will want to be around you forever. You won't disappear, even when your body may disappear. They will remember you. Just by remembering you, they will find happiness, true happiness. Otherwise, we forget about everything that's material and mundane. That misrepresents the eternal truth. They will disappear. The Sadgurus will disappear if they're not Sadguru. They got to be Sadguru. Okay? They got to give you an experience of the absolute eternal truth, not of the soil. Not to dedicate your lives to what Greenpeace does. You got to be something more than that to be a Sadguru. Sad means eternal. The same thing in religion. You got to be something more than just a minister that ministers you speculation on the Bible. You got to be something more than a Brahmin or a sannyasi that just speculates on somebody they don't really know, that hasn't been transcendentally awakened, who doesn't have transcendental motions. You know, Lord Caitanya set the standard. He said, hey man, this is God. This is a devotee. He not only showed who God was, but he showed what is a devotee of the Lord. The devotee of the Lord in touch with the Lord represents in this world the Lord's happiness. They laugh a lot, they cry a lot. They're truly joyous, and my God, do they have real knowledge. No one can compare to the knowledge that they have, because it's direct realization of the self. Direct, nothing in between. You see, by medium. That's why a real by medium gets you directly in touch with the true Lord, the true God, where you can say, wow, God really is real. I thought it was just a figment of some minister's imagination. You know, because even intelligent people, they look at these persons and say, look at these gurus, all they're interested in is money, control, and manipulating their followers. Just like an intelligent people looks at the new world orders that they're trying to create and says, look, these leaders just want to manipulate and control people. They're not really purely for the people's benefit. You got to find somebody really different than that. See, that's the ones who are the by mediums for the pure heart of the Lord. They're really for you. They really want to connect you to what is eternal. See? They really want you to be as good as them or better than them, but in the pure way, in the right way. See? In the way that the Lord is. Yeah. Yeah, this Gita is great. I love this. It's so amazing. It is the purest knowledge. The purest knowledge. See, only the Lord can reveal the purest knowledge. Um, it is the perfect religion. Isn't that amazing? The perfect, I love that word. The perfect religion. People have given up, intelligent people give up religion. But often they don't know where to go. They just give it up because they see, they have a certain level of spiritual understanding, and they see there's something wrong in religion. These persons are not pure-hearted. Nobody gets in religion above the rules and regulations and ceremonies. And so intelligent people who have some level of spiritual understanding, they see the fault in religion. So if what we need is direct perception of the self, that is my whole thing. I want to get people directly in touch with the self. And I have this knowledge, it's in the book. I know why people don't see it. They just need to be directed properly. Hey, just chant in this association here with these ecstatic devotees, and very quickly you'll get direct perception of the self. Then you'll understand, you'll have the purest knowledge. You realize, oh, let me also share this with others so that they can also get indirect perception of the self. The multi-level marketing, people think it's a scam now, but it also represents ultimately the truth. This is meant to be multi-level marketed. See, it's shared with people by direct, what do you call it? Direct testimony. Yeah, I use this product. It's really good. I represent this product. See? And you share it with others, and people think, oh yeah, let me try this product out and see. And they also get direct perception of the self. They realize, wow, this is really pure knowledge. This is pure information. This is pure understanding. This takes me out of illusion. There's just so many great things. Yeah, this is pure religion. Religion is meant to be pure, but it's not. That's why people give it up. That's why Krishna in Bhagavad Gita says, abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender to me. Well, who is he? Well, if you're in the right place and you find his real representative, you'll realize Krishna is his name. Now you're able to surrender to him. If I can't get you to get a direct experience of this name, I'm not really guru. I'm not really a spiritual master. And this is what we have, people that are not really guru and not really spiritual masters, who can't get their disciples or their followers a direct experience of God, so that people can abandon religion. You guys can abandon religion because you chant Hare Krishna and you become ecstatic and you laugh like God laughs, like Lord Caitanya laughed. You cry like tears of joy like Lord Caitanya cried and Nityananda and their real followers. You don't need religion now. See? Why? Because your guru has brought you, married you. Like, see, the minister marries you? See? That is a shadow of what the real minister is. The real priest marries you to the Lord. And once you got that, now you're connected directly. You can abandon religion. If people cannot abandon religion after following a guru for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, well, you're not on the fast track yet. And if you can realize you're not on the fast track by hearing these talks, then you can get on the fast track and get married to Krishna, even in this life, married to God, and abandon religion. Abandon faith in religion, abandon faith in the world, abandon faith in society, abandon faith that some woman or some man is going to really make you happy, abandon that wealth is going to really make you happy, because now you found the true wealth that never disappears, always will be there, always will help you out of a fix and a mess. Your best friend, your truest of all friends, a friend that we share in common. I'm just here to introduce you to my friend. That's all. Hare Krishna. All right. Now this is, see, direct perception of self, it is perfection. It is the perfection of religion. So the perfection of religion is to become attached to the name of God, because now you know what surrendering to the Lord is. It cuts you free from having to purify yourself by following a zillion rules and regulations and mandates. And, see, mandates. Mandates don't just stop with society's mandates. Government gets corrupt, right? You give them some power and they get corrupt. It just happens. It's just the world, right? Religion. You give these priests some power, see, some money, and they get corrupt. It just happens, right? So sometimes you're lucky you meet somebody who represents the true Lord. See? And they get you in contact with that Lord. See? And then you realize, wow, this is what it was all about. Is just to be married to the Lord. And so practically how that shows up is with this chanting. When we can chant the holy name in ecstasy, all of a sudden you're set free from being free from the mandates of the world and of the religion. Yeah. You're set free from the speculation of people of New Age religion, the speculation, of anybody who hasn't realized the Lord that you've realized. And then you go and you help others get the same thing. Now listen to the rest of the verse. So this is perfection, is to abandon religion. It's pure religion, is knowing the truth, knowing God. Here we go. It's everlasting and it is joyfully performed. There you go. You want something like that? Well, that's this relationship with the truth. It's everlasting, man. We show it's everlasting. See? Here, everlasting, we always want to perform this, what's called devotional service. It's using our time, our energy, see, for connecting and becoming and being a friend to the Lord, and showing others how to be a friend of the Lord, and at the same time making the Lord happy, making people happy, making yourself happy. All at once. No separate endeavor. Let me do the elite thing. Let me make myself happy first, and then you guys, well, we're just gonna engage you in making me happy. See, all that's selfish. Perfection, it is everlasting and joyfully performed. That's why chanting the holy name is everlasting, especially when you got the bug, man. When you relish this chanting, it's elevated your consciousness above the clouds of this world, the clouds of illusion, the clouds of speculation. It's everlasting. Like Narada Muni, the story of Narada Muni, he's always chanting. Look at this. For millions of years, he's still chanting the same name, Narayan, Narayan, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, War Mantra, forever. It always expands, more realization, more understanding. That's the miracle of God. What a fantastic miracle. So, the next verse. Those who are not faithful in this devotional service cannot attain me. And it can be so easy to be faithful in this devotional service. All you have to do is associate with real devotees. Like here, be encouraged by their ecstatic chanting and their communion with God, and make more and more progress, and not be deviated by people telling you this and telling you that. It's like in Bitcoin. It's very similar. In Bitcoin it's the greatest thing monetarily. It's the greatest thing on that level. And there's so many people telling, oh, don't do this. They're envious and jealous. And so a lot of people, they leave that. They stop doing that. That's just on the material level. But this is also here also. You may come here, you might find this path, and there are many people out there saying, oh, don't go, don't stay with it. Leave. Go here, go there. See? And so what happens? You lose the path. Anyway, if people will stick with this for a while, this will be quickly effective. Just like anything, you got to stick with it for a while. And then you develop literally spiritual strength. Your spirit is strengthened. Yeah? So, O conqueror of enemies. Okay? So when one gets to this, when one is here on the spiritual path, if you're with somebody who chants the holy name in ecstasy, like you see here, if you're one of those, you conquered many enemies that people in general have not conquered. You're here to help them because you're the strong man or strong woman. Like, Lalita was said this morning, I'm not a leader. Are you kidding? You're a fantastic leader. You've conquered many enemies. People need your strength. And this goes for everybody who is chanting with faith and some ecstatic connection. You've conquered many enemies on the spiritual path, many speculations that people hold near and dear, many lies that people consider truth. See, these are all demons, demoniac things that keep people from the truth. And if you're chanting with faith in association with real devotees of God, of this God, Krishna, you've conquered many enemies. And you will help others conquer enemies, these enemies that you've conquered. Matter of fact, without your association, people will not make it. They will fail in this life until they get association with somebody who has conquered these enemies, like in the Bhagavatam represented by Putana. Putana is the false representative of the Supreme Krishna, false representative of Vrindavan. They haven't attained Vrindavan, and they put themselves up as ministers and gurus and popes. See? But inside, they're just ordinary like you. See? They haven't conquered the enemies. They also need association with those who have. Therefore, they return to the path of birth and death. See, by me in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All beings are in me. All beings, we're all in the Lord, but I am not in them. Okay? So Krishna says, "Oh Arjuna, O conqueror of enemies." See, Krishna was in Arjuna. Arjuna was in Krishna, and Krishna was in Arjuna. That's what this verse represents. Why wouldn't anybody that has really realized these kinds of truths want to be in Krishna and Krishna in them? The real Krishna. Why wouldn't you want to be with people who are in Krishna's name and Krishna's name is in them? You can see the result of that. They've attained the fruit of chanting, which is love of Krishna, which has the symptoms of tears, ecstasy, and all of that. Why wouldn't? See? So people prove that they're not understanding clearly because they go back where the Lord is not in them anymore. They got maybe a glimpse of that. So people who stick with this, if you stick with this, and if this is of interest to you, you're very fortunate because you'll get the highest result. You'll get the greatest feelings. You'll get the greatest liberation. You'll find the greatest happiness. It's all here. If it's your path. I mean, some people, it's not their path to have the greatest happiness in this life. They might find something fleeting and go to the next thing and goes to the next thing. And then go to the next thing and go to the next thing. If people stay around here, somehow or other, the Lord awakens them to this truth and they stick with this, they will find the highest happiness. So we are not all Lalita, but we are in. Yeah. Well, you could see your position. Like Mayavati, I haven't seen you in a while. You just go, and then you come sometimes. See, Lalita comes every day. River comes every day. Therefore, they're mining this transcendental Bitcoin. You're mining a little bit here, a little bit there. Same thing with Kamalakanta. Okay, you're getting something. You're here, you're there. But the ones who put time and energy into this, they should be your inspiration. You'll be like them if you associate with them. If you come here regularly, you notice even the guru comes here regularly. Yeah, I've been sick as I've been really sick. I come here every day. Still. Why? Because I want to. Because it enriches my life. So take a lesson, you guys who come in sometimes and coming and going and everything. Look at the people that are coming here. Don't you see River every day? You see how ecstatic she is? You see Lalita coming every day? You see how ecstatic she is? That's why I say, ultimately, if you guys can come on, show people how ecstatic you are for coming here every day. There's your preaching. There's your leadership. There's your witness. People need to see you. Otherwise, where's the preaching? Yeah, you can be like River there, Mayavati. Just come more regularly. That goes for anybody. Some people, they just come and make an appearance here once in a while and everything. Well, hey, man. I guess you don't see the value in this that much. People, see, the problem is people don't know what real wealth is.